If you know 9 people, you know someone with long COVID, according to the latest data from Canada. Long COVID is a condition that can develop after someone has had COVID-19. It can cause a wide range of symptoms, including fatigue, shortness of breath, difficulty concentrating, and memory problems. The symptoms of long COVID can last for weeks, months, or even years. They can be debilitating and make it difficult to work, go to school, or even just enjoy life. There is no cure for long COVID, treatments only help reduce the symptoms. Contrary to popular belief, vaccination don't necessarily reduce long COVID risks. Moreover, each reinfection potentially increases its likelihood. The data from Statistics Canada suggests the incidence of long COVID rises with each reinfection, going from around 14% in people who've had 1 infection to more than 37% in people who've had 3. SARS-CoV-2 has been shown to harm almost every organ and system in the body, causing clotting, inflammation and fibrosis, impairing biological functions ranging from the mitochondria to the pancreas. Repeated infection is likely to lead to a cumulative risk of loss of function or some form of ongoing symptoms or impairment. The public's perception of long COVID differs vastly from the harsh realities faced by sufferers. This disconnect poses a significant challenge. Some people say, "I don't know anyone with long COVID." But people often conceal health conditions and do so for a variety of reasons. Maybe they don't want to admit to themselves that they have a problem? Or maybe they don't want to put their job or promotion at risk? Perhaps they don't feel comfortable sharing the knowledge with you because they've heard you loudly proclaiming that long COVID isn't real and the world overreacted to a cold. Whatever the reason, the question the world now faces is whether governments are going to continue to play pretend or whether they will admit there is a problem. According to the Canadian data, since summer 2022, an additional 2 million people have developed long COVID. According to the WHO, 36 million people across the European region may have developed long COVID over the first 3 years of the pandemic. Do we really have to see millions more people join them before we act to reduce transmission by implementing clean air policies and normalizing the use of N95 respirators in society? It's time for a wake-up call. Long COVID demands serious attention from both the public and policymakers. Join the conversation and be part of the solution.